All right, welcome back. So, just to finish off talking about the news, we also had, let's just talk about the backstory here. So, Qantas unveiled a very flashy new safety video. What was this, a few months ago? And the controversy was that it was, I think, to quote Jake Nelson, it was too clever by half, basically.
I may have said something to that effect.
It was very insightful. And effectively, the criticism of this safety video, that was at no point was anyone actually on a plane. At no point did you actually ever see a plane. And the video came shortly after the Japan Airways incident with the A350 earlier this year, where, as you may remember, the aircraft came into land and basically went up in a big ball of fire. But incredibly, all the passengers managed to get off the aircraft. One, that was because, or supposedly because, the kind of new generation of aircraft, their fuselage is built of a material which is both lighter and stronger, which kind of gave those on board crucial extra minutes to get out. But also, it was because of the very clever flight safety video, which was really, really simple, really straightforward. It wasn't trying to be clever. And also it showed the consequences of actions. It was like, if you do not do that, if you shove your baggage, and if it's sticking out of the overhead locker, it could fall over and hit somebody. If you are messing about trying to drag your suitcase off the plane as the plane is on fire, you will stop other people escaping, etc., etc. So there was a lot of stick for Qantas's new safety video. We have effectively, in so many words, had a response from another airline with a new sort of series of safety videos. Jake, tell us a bit more.
Yeah, so this was from Emirates now. Interestingly, a code share partner of Qantas. And Emirates has come out with this safety video. It doesn't directly sort of mention Qantas or any other airlines' videos, but they sort of obliquely say, there's this, you've got the flight attendant coming out at the start saying, this is your no-nonsense safety video. We don't have dancers breaking into song, characters from movies, or celebrities trying to be funny, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's a little bit. But then another crew member says, at Emirates, safety always comes first. It's important that we take you through some safety features before takeoff, and then you can all get back to our award-winning entertainment system. So basically they're saying, all these glossy, travel things and, cartoon characters and, celebrities making jokes, leave that to the entertainment system. We're here to tell you how to be safe on a plane. And the entire video is shot on one of Emirates' planes. Looks like they're one of their A380s. But it has flight attendants and passengers demonstrating safety in the context of an actual aircraft. So yeah, this is in stark contrast to the one that the Qantas put out, which had a lot of glossy location shots that people were saying, oh, this is just self-promotion for all the lovely places that Qantas flies to. Now, we got in touch with Terry O'Toole from the Flight Attendants Association of Australia, their national secretary. She had been one of the critics of Qantas's video earlier in the year, but she said that basically Emirates offering, she had no complaints. She said, quote, the Emirates video points out the errors made by other airlines using these videos as travel blogs. The reality is that passengers need to know what to do in an emergency, and the chances of survival and avoiding serious injury are increased when they pay attention. She said the video is clear. It is showing cabin crew who are the first responders in uniform and on the aircraft. It highlights the necessary information to make sure every passenger is safe. It's a job well done and no doubt cost a lot less than some of the other more extravagant and exotic ones that we have seen.
Nod, wink, wink.
Yes.
So the question is then, do we think this is the end of the too clever by half safety video? Now that everyone's gone down, or Emirates has gone down this pathway, do you think we're going to see this continue, or is this fad over now?
It's a good question. I mean, some of those safety videos are fun. Like the sort of 100-year history of Qantas one was a bit of a fun one. That was shot on actual Qantas planes. It is. I think you don't have to sort of go you don't have to necessarily go all the way of, just no nonsense, here's the facts, ma'am. You can, you can make the argument that it's good to, keep the passenger's attention.
Yeah.
But you can go too far with that.
That's the argument with Qantas's video, that they almost went a bit too funky.
Yes.
People on the beach. Whereas, like you said, in the previous iteration, where they were talking about the history of Qantas, they all had like moustaches and crazy mullets and stuff. but they were on an aircraft. There was still an element that they did work.
Now, a lot of those aircraft were not aircraft that Qantas flies anymore, but...
Very true, very true. And there was a couple of, I think, pretty poor jokes about, like, oh, you know, don't have an e-cigarette, whatever that is, and what have you.
A bit corny, but well, what
You've done worse jokes,
do?
haven't you?
Yeah,
Every day.
every day. So it's a good move by Emirates, I think, to sort of refocus everything on passenger safety. And here's what you should actually do in the event of an emergency, rather than, you know, oh, look how wonderful the LA skyline is when we're sort of parked over it. And by the way, my car has a aircraft seatbelt in it for some reason.
No, I completely agree. Right. It's almost time to end the show. Do we have anything else we want to talk about before I end the show and you go, well, hang on a minute, Adam, don't just send it right there.
I do want to give a bit of a congratulations to Life Flight, the aeromedical organisation based up in Queensland. They have announced, you know, for the financial year 2023, that they have saved helped a record number of people, 8,177 people in the 2024 financial year.
How many, sorry? Say that again.
8,177. That's up 11.2% on the previous year.
So that's what, the financial year? For
the financial year,
so
yeah.
8,000?
8,000
people.
people.
There's 365 days a year. I'm not very good at maths. That's a lot of people every day.
Yeah. Well, apparently the Life Flight rescue crews helped 157 patients a week on average, which equates... Which
157 a week?
Yeah, that's just a little under 1 an hour. So that's, you know, they're doing phenomenal work up there, and congratulations to Life Flight. Yeah,
I assumed it would be like 10% of that number.
No, they're doing well. They're doing well. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's necessarily good news that a whole lot of people are possibly needing more
getting
medical.
in trouble in the first place.
But the fact that they've been able to respond to so many things and that they've been able to help so many people is just such good news. So congratulations to Life Flight on that. Well done from us.
That's a great way to end the show. And yeah, congratulations. That's really impressive.